Welcome back, folks. We are heading to the Fountain Plaza. That's where we're going. I don't even think I have to click restore, but I will. So we've done our shopping. We could go out here. I think we're going to continue exploring the city, though, first, before we go venturing outside of it. If we look at the map, then we can see that this is just, I think, the desert out here. We have mountains surrounding the city, and then outside is the desert. So we're gonna continue exploring, I think, before we venture out. Also, wait a second. Mostly full water skin, so I assume the fountain we can refill it maybe there. If we look at the map as well, I actually think that we can go there by clicking this. Should we just try that? All right, it does work, but I probably should have gone there the old-fashioned way. And are there two sides of this? I think there's two sides. Yeah, so this is the way back to the inn. Let's start from this side of things, as if we came through here. I don't know if I'm like cheating by doing that, like this fast travel option, but it's so tedious that I'm not gonna go everywhere on foot. I'm just gonna skip past some of the streets, unless we have a reason, right, to actually go down some of these other streets, which we don't really, not quite yet. We're not gonna do it. Whoops. All right, so that we start down here at the southern part of the plaza. We have two merchants here. I'll fill up my water skin with free water. You fill your water skin with cool, clear water from the fountain. Lovely. Okay. The water splashes into the fountain in a most inviting way. The plaza of the fountain bustles with the activities of the local merchants. Toshur is the local pottery merchant. Okay, so we got pottery. Slory is the local meat merchant. Scory is the local food merchant. So we got Scory and Slory. Let's talk to the meat catas. We have delicious things for you to eat. Mouth-tempting falafels of fresh roasted lamb. That does sound pretty good. Dates stuffed with honeyed almonds to tease your tongue. It is a certainty that you will enjoy what we sell. Okay, bold words. Greetings, hero of Spielberg. Welcome, hero of Spielberg. So I suppose we can buy some rations here. Standard adventuring rations. You were carrying 4. That's like, it's not a lot of food. We didn't, the thing is, we never actually ran out of food at all in the first game. Like, I didn't actually have to think about it. I think we did most of our eating was just the fruit in Arana's piece. So we just didn't really need to eat that much. So I don't know if I'm going to buy any food for a while until I really know that we need it. I am Scory. I am Slory. We are life mates. What you would call husband and wife. All right, that's nice. We have delicious, and we kind of already knew that. The price of the bread is 30 centimes. Saurus on a stick is 70 centimes. The price of the dates is 30 centimes. A falafel is 70 centimes. The price of the lizard jerky is 100 centimes. Wow, look at all these delicacies. The bread is first fried in olive oil. Then honey is poured upon it. It is only 30 centimes. The taste will sell itself. I have actually not had dinner tonight, so this is sounding way more tasty than normal. Even Saurus on a stick might sound good. The Saurus meat is first dipped in spicy paprika. Then, paprika? No, paprika. Then it is quickly cooked over the brazier there. It is an experience found nowhere but in Shapir. It is something you will never forget. Is this going to be like the dragon's breath? Surely but a small amount for such a treat. It just kills me if I buy it. I don't know, it feels safer than that pub. Dates. Our fresh dates are stuffed with the finest of almonds, carefully roasted over the brazier, and then glazed in honey. We personally stuff the dates ourselves. We are very fastidious when working, and you will find no cata hairs in the dates. I like that they specified that, because that implies that there's some sloppy merchants out there. You cannot find a better treat in all the bazaar. Falafel. Falafel is pita bread stuffed with spicy roasted lamb, a hearty meal. you will find it most filling. The price is but 70 centimes for such a delicacy. It is cheap at any price. And the jerky. Our lizard jerky rations are very cheap, but delicious. They travel very well. Surely an adventurer gets hungry at times. You can get 5 meals for just 100 centimes. You never need be hungry again. The jerky is prepared with only the finest, most succulent, rock-flattened lizards. Our special blend of preservatives lets the rich, full-bodied lizard flavor come through. Really selling that one. Well, the thing is, the lizard jerky actually does sound like the right thing to get if I'm journeying out in the desert. Oh, that's cool as well. I like this. Time range, midday. So it's midday right now. I actually think that because we're here and we're only just arrived, I'm going to buy something more interesting. Dates? What is just like a good snack? We just want something to tide us over before our supper. I don't know that we had breakfast necessarily. The falafel sounds good, but maybe like too much for the middle of the day. Like I basically want to have a huge feast at the inn. That's what I want. This is another thing that I remember now. I feel like starting in this game, moving forward, they actually change what meal you get at the inn every single time you order food. So it's a lot more interesting because I think like maybe they had this in the first game and I just didn't notice it, but I don't think they do. I think it was like the same meal every single night. So I want to find out what that's going to be anyway. That's all I wanted to say. Dates. We're going to just get some dates as a snack. Since you speak so convincingly, then it will cost you a mere 29 centimes. No, it is not right that such a speech be rewarded so little. It should be 14 centimes. What? 14 centimes? Do you simply wish to give away our food? 29 centimes. 29 centimes for such a hero. Very well. For you we shall make a special price. It will cost you 29 cents. Wait a second. I was about to get a better deal than I even suggested. How about 16? Our final offer is 28 centimes. Any lower and we will be losing too much money, hero friend. All right, fine. May you be much the better for it. May it please you well. The dates taste very good. They're not bad dates. That was an Indiana Jones reference, in case anyone didn't get it. Tasha's stand contains some fine and sturdy specimens of pottery. I meant to say goodbye. I just ate the dates and walked off. Because I'm not polite, I guess. Pots for sale. Earthenware pots in brightly colored glazes. I have the pot you have long sought. Hello. Greetings, hero Spielberg. All right. May it please you, my name is Tosher. My pots are all made from clay, which is shaped and painted by my hand. I would be most pleased if you were to buy one. There is a very pretty one here for only 300 centimes. Which would be what, 30 dinars? That's actually quite a lot. Clay is a special type of earth which is used to make pots. The price of the empty pot is 300 centimes. Why do we need a pot? I cannot think of a reason yet. That doesn't mean we don't need it. I'm going to buy one anyway. I'm going to buy it. I feel like a container is going to be important. It's actually 100, I think 100 centimes. That makes sense. A cent. Okay. All right. So it's 100 centimes to a dinar. Let's start at 150. You are blessed with a tongue of fortune. You need pay me but 297 centimes. What a deal. No, I want a better deal than that. Let's just keep going. I'm going to skip past some of this. Try 250. He's going down still. This is a fun mini game. 282. Okay. All right. I'll take it. We got a pot. And I might just store some of these things in our chests. One clay pot. Good to have, right? Thank you for that. Farewell, Effendi. May you have a well-rounded day. And you, Ma Fim. I actually looked that up and found out what it meant. Ma is like a negative in Arabic, I guess. And Fomt, I'm not pronouncing it correctly, but that means I don't understand. I don't know. So Ma is not, and Fahima is Fomt is not understand. I don't know Arabic at all, so judging by the sign of the mortar and pestle above the door, this must be the entrance to the apothecary. But at least they're all telling me that they don't understand what I mean. So we have a apothecary. Let's go in here. This is where we'll buy like potions. This is the healer of Shapir. Kind of eerie music here. Apothecary is a slightly different profession than a healer. This guy looks like he's grinding things up, mortar and pestle. Let's take a look around first. The apothecary shop is aflame with reds, yellows, and oranges, and smoky incense fills the air. The druggist is busy creating pills and powders. It's a ceiling lamp, although the ceiling is pretty bright by itself. The ceiling reminds you of a night you spent in the land of Hate Ashbury many years ago. As a matter of fact, the whole place is like that. That's hilarious. I used to live in San Francisco, and yeah, there's some walls and shops that are very 70s inspired, and I think I know what they're talking about. It's very funny. So I guess the Coles may have taken a trip to San Francisco, and cool. That's not the first drug reference we're going to have in this series. We already had some with the shrooms in the last game. What else can we look at? What are these? The alcove contains censers and burning incense. The next game will be uncensored. The shelves are filled with unusual objects. You see something that looks like a doggy dish for a fire elemental. You see something that looks like Halloween candy. This is just randomized, I suppose. Part of Harik's father-in-law just wouldn't fit in an urn. What? You see something that looks like old grandpa's high-risk moonshine. You see something that looks like Eye of Newt. Does Wayne know about this? Do I understand that joke? I don't think I do. Someone will have to explain it to me. The shelves are filled. Yeah, you see something that looks like 10, 20, 40 weight. Okay. Something that looks like leftover cooking grease. You see something that looks like the kind of fiery spices that are guaranteed to reduce taste buds to ash. See something that looks like a collection of collectible cologne bottles. Burnt offerings. Great green gobs of greasy, grimy gopher guts. Small quantity of shake and bake. Alright, and we're starting to repeat. Okay. Fun. There seem to be books in many languages, few of which are comprehensible to you, but you do recognize some old favorites, such as Creative Accounting for Left Brains and Numeralexics. Numeralexic. How to Build Your Own Brazier. Elementary Elementals. Herbs. How to Make Pills Pay the Bills. The Pizza Elemental. Fact or Fiction. By the time I am a phoenix, I'll be rising. To Pill a Mockingbird. Flame and Fortune. How to Get Fired Without Losing Your Job. Stupid Elemental Tricks. Creative. Okay, and are we repeating? We are. We've reached. That's the end of that. The red enameled black cauldron is encrusted and empty. Whatever was in this pot before, you're glad it's not there now. Under the cauldron is a wood-burning oven. No fire is presently lit. The niche is empty. A beautifully ornate cupboard is built into the shop's wall. It is closed. How much does a Grecian earn? Last week's earnings. Yikes. It's brazier fully filled with flames. Okay, I think that's about it then. Let's look at this guy. The druggist seems to keep busy at his trade. Have a little chat. See what he has on offer. Ah, I did not notice you come in. This is the apothecary, where one can buy many wondrous pills and oils. I am Harik, If you need something, just let me know. All right. Tell us about yourself. I am Harik Attar, which in your language means fire druggist. I was well named. I was gonna say. That's very literal. Daily news. What is it you wish to know? Tell me a rumor. I have been told that the teeth of a dragon are very useful for components, but I have never been fortunate enough to find any. All right. This city and land are the very heart of the world. Okay. This is the Apothecary, where one can buy many wondrous pills. I am Harik. If you need something, I think I already heard that. What pills do you offer? I have the following pills for sale. Vigor pills for 500 centimes, like the Vigor potion, so that restores stamina. Healing pills for 10 dinars. That's pretty pricey. Poison cure pills for 12 dinars. So we have to deal with poison now. That's not awesome. And mana pills, which we don't care about. Take one pill with water and get plenty of rest. Okay, let's go through these all. Vigor pills aid iron poor blood, restore vital minerals used up in strenuous exercise, and act as quick picker-uppers in times of stress. Healing pills accelerate the normal healing of the body. A hero such as yourself will undoubtedly need a large supply. Why do I need poison cure? The venom of the desert scorpion is deadly unless you take these pills before you are struck by its tail. Okay, so I actually have to take them preventatively. Mana pills are very useful for those with magical abilities. They restore the magical energy used in spells. We don't care about that. Pills tend to stick in your throat if you don't drink plenty of water. Tell me about scorpions. The sting of the scorpion's tail is death unless you take my poison cure pills. Unfortunately, even they will not help if you are struck by the tail more than once. Wow. So it only protects you from one stab of the tail? Those things sound terrible. Oil. Do you have oil for sale? What? I sell oil for filling lamps and for quieting squeaky hinges. A small container of oil costs 20 centimes. I don't think we need that. I think that's for the thief. Maybe we do. I don't know. Maybe we do need it. Have you ever met Dinar Zad? Her shop is west of us, at the end of Dinar Tariq. Okay. Good. Tell us about the fountain outside. The fountain is the source of water for the city. That's it? That's the only source? Doesn't seem like a lot, but the inn, I think, is in a plaza to the south of here. All right. Good. What do you know about the desert? The desert is a wonderful source of components for my pills. Like what? Ah, okay, this might be a way to earn money. I am always out of scorpion venom to make poison cure pills and ghoul claws for my experiments. I will pay 20 dinars for the tail of a scorpion and 15 dinars for the claws of a ghoul. Very good. So 20 dinars and 15 for ghoul claws. That's good to know. I don't remember there being ingredients to get in Quest for Glory 5. I'm trying to remember. I'm really excited to play the 5th one again, guys, since that was my main one that I played, and I'm trying to remember how much of this actually made its way to the final game. It's going to be a real treat to play that one. I feel like I've even played like these older ones after the 5th one. The sting. Okay. We asked about that. Ghoul claws. The ghoul is a creature of the night. The scrape of its claws chills the soul and draws the very life away from you. It takes a very agile adventurer to avoid death at its hands. Do you perform any experiments? I am trying to develop a pill which will protect against the effect of the claws of the ghoul. I have not been able to get many claws, for few ghouls are willing to give them to me, and few adventurers are willing to get them for me. Alright. Well, we need to get those. And what do you know about the sister city across the desert? When the old emir was overthrown, the Apothecary of Razir was taken over by the new emir. If you plan to go to Razir, it might be wise to take some extra pills, just in case such things are no longer available there. What do you know about the emir? The new Emir, it has been said, uses drugs of the darkest nature, the ones which poison the mind and soul. Beer. I think we actually will buy some. Wait. I am going to buy some. That's the oil. We don't need that. 3 healing pills for 10 dinars. Will he haggle? Gives you a burning glare. I am sorry, but I do not have time for this. If you need the item, you must pay my final asking price of 9 dinars for it. Okay, good enough for me. This guy seems a little bit harsh. We gotta train our communication somehow. Cool. We'll buy 3 healing pills just in case. Thank you for your patronage. There is a special money back guarantee with every pill I sell. If you die because of a pill, I will gladly refund your money. That's good to know. Thank you. You don't always get that. That's a nice touch. And then it turned out we did actually need bigger pills. So I am going to buy these. I should probably actually buy 2 bottles of healing. I'm going to do that. I'll buy 2 of these. We're going to go through these for sure. And one of these, I think, just one. That is not an offer I am prepared to accept. I request that you pay 494 centimes. No. Keep coming down, my friend. Oop. 400. 425. Ooh. We're doing well with this one. 435. Alright. Doesn't have time. 470. We got 30 centimes off. Let's buy one of those. And we'll buy... I guess we'll buy 1 bottle of poison cure pills. Just in case, I guess. 11. Damn, that's pricey. We're gonna do it. Ooh. We actually got points for buying poison cure pills. So I guess we needed those. Okay, so thank you for that. That's good to know. We're gonna probably have to come back here at some point. So we've visited the Apothecary. We've bought some dates. Bought a pot. We're about to blow all of our... What is that? Oh my god. What did I click on? Oh, that was the entire manual for the game right there. From this window, all the activity on the plaza can be seen. So we've done all of this. Conrad is not very good with money, I think. He's just blowing all of his money in one day. What time is it? Still midday. So let's check out the other side of the plaza. Okay. Who's this? Living plants to bring the outdoors inside, flowers alive to grow and thrive. It is Lasham, the plant merchant. Hello. Greetings, hero of Spielberg. Lasham I am called. Sharing the living beauty of plants is my joy. I have flowering plants and green plants planted in specially prepared earth and placed in pots from the potter across the way. All will brighten a room and freshen the air. Okay. Earth? The earth the plant is in was specially suited to the type of plant. If you wish, I will gladly give you some. Price. The price of any small plant is 100 centimes. Okay. I don't know if I need any... How do I make a... As you look the plants over, you realize that you don't have the time or place to keep a potted plant. Yeah, I was going to say. All right, well, goodbye. May you have a good day today, Effendi. Farewell. This looks familiar, doesn't it? A sign with an eye on it. Tracking me. Tracking my movements. Quit staring at me. The sign above the door is keeping an eye out for you. Perhaps the door leads to the optometrist's office. Let's save that one for later. and see what these other two merchants have. I have baskets of all colors, sizes, and shapes to contain whatever you wish. I will be most honored if the hero of the north were to purchase one of my baskets. Well, not sure I need that. Greetings. I am Saba, and my husband Tasman and my 3 daughters help weave the baskets. My baskets are made of reeds brought from the east, hand-dyed and woven by myself and my family. They cost but 100 centimes each. Okay. Do I need a basket? It's interesting playing this again because I actually can buy a basket. So here's what I'm thinking. Since the game actually prevented me from getting a plant, surely the game will prevent me from getting a basket if I don't need this. Is that true? Why do I need this? I can't remember now. Look, if you don't need it, don't buy it. We're gonna hold up. We're not gonna buy this for now, but just know that we oops, we can get a basket. Hero of my people. Wow. Brass is essence of all that I sell. Lanterns and lamps, braziers and bottles, tea servers and cups. I have the goods of the finest workers of metal in the city. Okay. Like a magic lamp, maybe. I am called Tashtari, which means sunset glow. That's a cool name. Whoa. It is a mixture of copper and zinc, minerals most plentiful in this region, and is beautiful and long-lasting. It makes very fine lamps, braziers, and tea servers. My oil lamps will light the way through the darkest night. Surely an adventurer such as yourself would have need for such a thing. For you, Effendi, I will charge but 15 dinars. 15 dinars. Braziers are mostly used for cooking or for apothecary work. You most likely have no need for them. The game telling me you don't need it. My tea servers are exquisitely wrought, objects of elegance whenever you serve tea. Alas, I just sold my last bottle last week to a stranger named Hadji. He said something about a dream of genie. And here's all the prices. Okay, so I think the only thing that we actually could buy from Tashtari would be this lamp. Do I want to buy this now? Maybe this is something we need if it gets dark. That's kind of what I'm thinking. I think that's what Conrad is thinking, actually. He's like, if I'm out at night, maybe I need a way to see. So let's go ahead and buy this. Why not? Though it is far below the price I must pay for such an object, nevertheless I am outbargained, and you shall have it for a mere 14 dinars. Now let's try a little. Let's go a little further. It grieves me very much, but what can I do? It is impossible for me to charge any less than 13 dinars for such a beautiful and valuable object. All right, we'll take it. We're getting a little low, actually. I thought I was rich, but... Oh, we needed that, too. Now I feel like I should buy that basket. Got a lamp. Okay, well, let's, that's actually about time. I'm just going to walk in here, so I know that this is where we're starting next time. Narak Saeed, aloha, oi. Well, come in. Gesundheit, Tippecanoe, and how do you do? Pleased to meet you, and I mean to please you. Welcome to my little shop of wonders. Wonder what shop it is. It's magic, of course. I am Keep On Laughing, proprietor. You must be Nobile Cause. Proud to know you, Mr. Cause. Shapir always hopes for heroes. I swear to God, every single game has one of these people in it, and I don't have a lot of patience for them. they're annoying. All right, so we're gonna have to suffer through this guy next time. No, he's fine. He's fine, and the music's good as well. But we'll talk to him next time and keep exploring Shapir. Thanks for watching.